Welcome back to Tactile Carry. Today we're looking at another TwoSun knife. This is the TS444. Released back in 2023, it remains one of TwoSun's most distinctive designs. There's 3 reasons it's in a league of its own. Reason number 1, this blade steel, the TS444, uses YJ01-V1. What is that? Well, it's a proprietary spray form steel used by TwoSun knives. They have a few other models that use it. In composition, it resembles a high-end powder-metallurgy steel like M390. Some describe it as M390 variant. It's similar to 20CV as well. 2, it has this distinctive titanium handle pattern, one of the most unique I've ever seen. Reason number 3, this thumb hole, which for me is practically useless. I can't get in there. I can't do the spidey flick. I can't do it with my thumb. I can't use it at all. Who can? I mean, who has fingers thin enough they're going to fit in that thumb hole to deploy this? I don't get it. So considering that this is not a useful thumb hole to me, I'm fine with it being there. I think it looks better with it there than not being there. So there's our 3 reasons that make this knife unique. But let's dig a little deeper. The TS444, when opened, is 8.6 inches long on that titanium frame lock design. The blade itself, 3.58 inches, and weight's coming in at 4.16 ounces. We'll get it on the scale here soon and see what we get for weight. Speaking of design, this is a night morning design. I've seen that design team name stamped on other TwoSun knives. No side-to-side vertical play or any lock stick, so that's also typical of TwoSun knives. So the combination of this full-size blade and a relatively low weight sounds like it's going to make it an easy knife to carry. And we're going to find out for sure when we see how this fits in jeans and summer shorts. So quick size comparison, there's the Civivi Elementum. Most people understand the size of the Civivi Elementum, and you can tell that the TS44 is noticeably larger, probably is going to weigh more as well, so let's get it on the scale. 4.16 is what we're being told as far as ounces on the TS444, and we're getting, what, 4.83? Man, that's off quite a bit. I don't even have a lanyard on this. How can it be off that much? And the Elementum, 2.86, so yeah, an obvious weight difference. So let's check the blade sharpness right from the factory, and it's handling paper just fine. Yeah. And here is some poly tubing. It's that irrigation tubing you get from Home Depot. It's like a mixture of plastic and rubber. Oh, man, that is razor-like. Yeah. Okay, nice looking knife. You know, that's my issue. If it looks so nice, do you want to do real work with it where you're getting it all scratched up and stuff? I mean, I guess, right? So let's take another crack at this thumb hole. Yeah, my big fat thumbs aren't going to do anything there. No spidey flick. Flipper tab is the way to go. And it's a satisfying flick for sure. Yeah, that's never going to happen for me. Ever. So we got this lanyard hole. It's nice and big. And if we want to go with lanyard, navy blue could work. Yeah, I think so. Yellow, chartreuse, that's a maybe. Let's put it in the maybe pile. What's next? Black. Black would definitely work. It really pops against that titanium handle. White. Oh, that's the glow in the dark. So that's a maybe. And red, I don't know. That's probably not going to happen. And then we have this khaki. That's a maybe as well, with maybe a black bead. And then army green, yeah, looks very militaristic. And then gray, I don't know. That's like 10 colors of gray. I don't know if that'll work. This blue is awful. No. Boom. Black it is. So we went with black with the silver bead. That's going to look good once we get it properly installed. So how is this knife going to fit in jeans? We have a pair of Levi's here. I'm not wearing them. They're just sitting here. Let's check back pocket fit. Okay, it's not bottoming out. Seems nice and tight. Ooh, okay. It does snag a little bit coming out. Yeah, it's got to be those 3 notches in the handle here for sure. And the front pocket. Yeah, I get a little snag going in. I'm probably going to get snag coming out from those 3 cutouts. You know, it's a nice design look, but functional, I don't know. It's you know, potentially ripping your clothing. Yeah, right there. 3 troublemakers right there. And this front watch pocket, yeah, that's never going to work. It's way too high. It'll be all over my belt, and I'm just not going to do that. Okay, summer shorts. These are like cargo shorts, somewhat deep pockets. And how's it going to fit in this front pocket? You know, this is where the size of this knife might become an issue. Yeah, you know, the cut of these pockets don't really work with this knife. It's not sitting straight up and down. I think that would bother me a little bit. And remember, we have those cutouts on the handle that kind of snag. Yeah, that's gonna destroy some clothing. It does work in the front pocket. These have really deep little change pockets. Yeah, that could work, but yeah, and it didn't snag too bad coming out. So back pocket of shorts. Yeah, that's definitely doable. It's nice and deep. But I'll tell you, you still feel those cutouts snagging on the fabric. Yeah, I don't know. Potentially wrecking some of your pockets. So knowing what you know about this knife, with the 3 lines in the handle that tend to snag clothing and that thumb hole that is pretty much unusable, is that an issue for you? Does the aesthetics override those issues? Do you own this already? If so, what do you think about it? If you're not subscribed yet, hit that button. I'll see you in the next one.